editing cured my dpdr. Good morning and welcome to Wiltshire. I'm here, I've literally just woken up. You can probably tell from my croaky deep voice, but I also have a cold. But I have a little friend next to me. Yes, I'm still in pyjamas. A very friendly neighbourhood cat who's going into the bird bath for some water. Yes, so I'm here with one of my good friends. Invited me over to do a bit of photography around here for the autumn leaves, and yeah, it's beautiful. I haven't had a break out of my hometown for several months now, as in staying over. So yeah, fuel was a little bit cheaper, so hence why I came down. My voice is really deep this morning. Really interesting thing happened with my last vlog. I'm just looking at some geese flying over. And the depersonalisation-derealisation that I had. So it turned out that when I was editing the simulation, I actually started feeling my symptoms. It was, put my tea down. It was almost as if I was editing it, and because the simulation was so real, was so demonstrative of what I was feeling, it was like myself was looking at that. It was just a bit odd, and you can imagine it like a big dark cloud of depersonalisation, derealisation, and suddenly this cloud kind of lifted because my brain recognised, for once it was actually recognising something that was true, because when you have dpdr, it's really difficult to grasp things. And so when I was doing the edit, it kind of went away. It was literally seconds, the moment I was doing that simulation. And the cat's wandered off. It kind of went away, and I went to sleep. And normally going to bed and waking up is a horrible time, because you don't know, that everything's spinning is just unbearable. But I went to sleep and I was turning over and wasn't getting vertigo. Woke up the next morning, no vertigo. I thought, it's gone. So yeah, that was really interesting. I had a counselling session the other day, and that was a heavy session for me. And we do grounding techniques just as I'm leaving the counselling room, and I could feel things going a bit different again. This foggy sensation people talk about, or I call it spongy. And when I left the counselling place, so I was walking on the road, and yeah, things didn't seem right. And in fact, the drive, I drove down here yesterday, and I had the same sort of feeling, the same sort of sensation that I'm struggling to see. So I was driving on the motorway, struggling to see. But it not in a vertigo sense. But I'm aware that things, it's like, you're driving and it's like you've got a slow reaction to things. So I suppose that could be quite dangerous. But, you know, if you react, you react. I mean, yesterday, coming up the road to get here, there's like a really steep road where you only have passing places, and it was like a blind bend, and so you couldn't see what was coming around the corner, and of course there was a car coming towards me, and, you know, so you had to react. That's what I'm trying to say. You still have fast reactions, but because your brain isn't, you're not having conversations with your brain saying, oh, things still feel a bit weird. But when there's, you know, like that was, not saying it was an emergency situation, it wasn't like I put the emergency brakes on, but, you know, it was fast reaction. I still reacted quickly, but it's those moments where you're not, like now, so if I'm just sitting here and I'm looking, actually I think there's swans flying, 2 swans. That's quite high. You know, it's not like an emergency situation, so it's like, oh, you know, am I going to be attacked by swans that are quite a few hundred metres away from me? You know, so that threat isn't there. But it's still sort of, you're looking around and there's that sort of delay, but without the dizziness. So that's really interesting to take note of. I can hear church bells. Editing cured my dpdr. I think I might expand on that. I know I wanted to do some artwork, but I know visually, like video stuff and editing stuff gives me joy, gives me pleasure, because I love it when an edit goes right. And yeah, you could do a full video and it'll be like one edit and it's just like, yeah, I love that edit. It's like photography, you know, you could be out shooting for a week and you take just one picture and that's the one picture you're proud of. So it's a bit like that, I suppose, with editing. So if I can do more, yeah, I might experiment, do videos, because there's a lot of visuals. I record so much stuff but never do much with it, and mainly it's because of music, copyright and stuff. So, but YouTube have got a lot of music in their like free library. I might do that and see if I can do more sort of dpdr visuals. Actually, that sounds a horrible thing. I wouldn't want anyone to have dpdr, but if it helps me, yeah. Yeah, so I think I'll say that for now. I really wanted to go over the next field, or the neighbours there. They've got a couple of horses, but I can't see. It's literally just over there, but yeah, I'll have to see. I'm still in pyjamas, so I'll be on the road with my pyjamas. Yeah, I'm quite known for doing pyjama photography. So yeah, so thanks very much for listening and catch you next time. Okay, put my cup down. Okay, bye.